listen to The Fan.
What do you think of that, Parker? We're number one in all that.
We're number one.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
Good morning, friends.
Parker
Fox.
Hey, look at him. You're so pretty.
Parker, good to see you again. You did such a good job on Tuesday.
Oh, thanks for having me,
You're
Dad.
pretty.
All right, so let's walk through what you were watching, listening, and reading or whatever. What did you say on Twin Cities Live? Because I didn't see it.
Yeah, I talked. My watch was Shrinking, which I know Sauce loves over there. Apple TV Plus, Jason Segal. My listen was Theo Vaughn's podcast this past weekend. Been kind of my go-to. And then reading was Chop Wood, Carry Water. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but
Yeah,
a
it's
book
the
about
Abraham Lincoln book.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, he just talks about telling the truth all the time.
That's right.
Yeah,
No,
just be honest with yourself.
No, it's a book kind of about like, your goals and your missions in life and that kind of stuff, and about how you got to continue to show up and you chop wood, carry water. So
Chop wood.
Yeah, you did a great job. You
Thanks, Ben.
obviously you're very comfortable. And I
Yes.
think that's part of it, just being very comfortable in that situation. So yeah. And I was so happy to see that you chose Shrinking, because it's one of probably in my top 5 right now, all-time shows that I've
Period.
ever watched.
It's one of the
I think
greatest
it's one of
shows
the
of
best
all
shows
time.
of all time.
wow, you guys are
time.
giving it
Bill
great
Lawrence,
praise
baby.
here.
So good.
Bill
I
Lawrence
love
and
it so
Jason
much.
Segel.
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Lawrence is the king.
Dude, that last episode of season 2.
Oh, baby cry.
I know. I'm not going to say it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My gosh.
And I tell everybody, it's like, it's not one of those Game of Thrones things that you feel like it's too late, like you've missed it. It's only a couple seasons.
Yeah.
It's really easy to watch, really easy to binge. You can get caught up and watch it this weekend,
Yes. Yes.
I love it so much.
Parker, did you struggle with Elizabeth Reese? Like, did you find her difficult to work with?
Oh yeah, so difficult. It's so much trouble. No, she's phenomenal. The whole crew's phenomenal. Ben does an awesome job, and it was tough for me because I would followed up a dog that did the skull chant. So I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to go in here and top
true.
a dog that was doing the skull chant? So that was the toughest part for me, just kind of emotionally getting over that.
My sources say, and maybe you said this on the air, maybe this is where the sources got it, but I didn't hear you say this. My sources say you used to work out with Chet Holmgren. Is that accurate?
Yeah,
Used to lift weights with Chet.
Yeah, well, more basketball stuff together, but we did work out together in the summer. I would pick him up and we would drive. We were playing out at Providence Academy, I think, which is out in Maple Grove. Is it
Plymouth, yeah.
Plymouth, yeah. So I used to drive through St. Paul, scoop up Chet, and then we would get to our workouts. Yeah, he's a hilarious dude, and he kind of dominated the Wolves last game.
He sort of did, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean they all dominated us, but Chet was pretty big presence inside, and I was expecting Rudy to kind of counter that, and never happened. So I'm happy for Chet, but definitely want these Wolves to kind of figure it out.
Can we do it tonight? Game 2, 7:30.
Yeah, we've had really good responses in game 2s, and we've really kind of gotten back to the chalkboard and figured up some, although they're not really chalkboards anymore, but the whiteboard, and figured out some things. And I think it's going to be tough, but Anthony Edwards especially needs to be a lot better. Julius hit a couple shots early from the 3-point, and then that all disappeared in the second half, and they ran away with it. So I think you just need more of a consistent effort over 48 minutes, especially from your 2 leaders in Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle.
Well said.
I
Thank
like
you.
the way you said that.
What's the broadcast schedule tonight? Do you guys have a pregame, postgame? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're pre-gaming after Barrero, and then we're post-game fan lining it. So yeah, we'll be hollering with the homies, and we're fired up. Hopefully, we can find a way to get one and have some good energy and momentum coming in Game 3 to Target Center.
I like it. Go ahead, man. I like it. How's your beloved doing?
She's good. Yeah, they dropped Game 1, but they play tonight as well, 6:00 on FanDuel Sports. They were 0-3 in Game 1s throughout their career, their history, and they've never lost a series. So hopefully that continues to, knock on wood, add up tonight. So she's excited, and I think they're fired up to go play another game. It's an intense crowd out there in Ottawa. They got a lot of love and support for that team. So the Frost are looking to rebound and respond, and hopefully tonight's the night.
They don't rebound in hockey.
You can rebound.
Yeah,
Tip it in.
Shots, rebound.
Less rebounding than basketball.
Is that the book?
Mm-hmm. That's the book.
Have you fallen in love with the process of becoming great?
I've tried to.
Yeah.
I think the process is never ending, right?
Chop Wood, Carry Water by Joshua Medcalf.
There you go.
It's on sale right now on Audible for $4.
There you
Wait
go.
a minute. are you? I'm not going to read the whole book, so just give me the gist of it here. Am I supposed to keep getting new goals?
I think
I don't want to start over.
I think you can keep getting new goals, but they talk about how your mission is more important than your goals, right? Like you might not achieve all the high goals that you set, but it's like the things you do along the way, where it's just like the way you go about things and your day-to-day is more important than said goal, I guess you could say. But
the process is more important than the results.
yeah, there you go.
It's the journey, Corey.
There you
It's
go.
the journey.
Well, then in that case, I'm doing great at poker.
You're awesome.
Yeah, you're almost there.
You're phenomenal.
The process is outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this idea.
Chop wood, carry water.
There you go.
Sauce, chop some wood today, man. Or carry some water.
Do you
one
think
of the
you
two.
could do at the same time, Sauce? Do you think
Chop
you could
wood and carry
Could
water?
you hold a cup
Dangerous.
of water
Sure.
and chop wood?
He's not used to carrying wood.
Yeah, true.
Sound like the name of Jeff Dunham puppets.
Probably not. I'm not coordinated enough to do that.
Maybe that should be your goal.
You'd make a good water carrier.
Yeah,
Well,
carry
thank
some
you.
water today.
Okay.
In fact, could you go get me some water from
You know
the
what?
break room?
Chop some water.
Sure.
Some-
Chop some water.
Yeah,
What was that?
Carry some wood, chop some water.
that's right.
Okay, I'll do that today.
Yeah, you're a way better water carrier than a wood chopper.
Thank you.
All right, should we do a quick fan five here
I
as
don't
well?
know.
Let's do a quick fan five.
Sure. Hold on one second. Let me hit the thingy.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, the Twins split a couple of games yesterday. They won the suspended game 6-5 with a walk-off, but then they lost the second game 5-1 to Cleveland. Twins led 1-0 in that second game, but had just 3 hits, so they lose 5-1. They're off today, then they host the Kansas City Royals tomorrow at 7:10.
No.
Wolves game 2 against the Thunder and the NBA MVP SGA. That's tonight at 7:30. The Wolves are again 7.5-point dogs on DraftKings.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You
Don't
can
let
do
me
it,
down.
Wolves. You can do it.
Don't you let me down.
It's a must win.
I hope.
I wish Zach was here because
Oh, you're the first person that ever said that.
Where is he? Is he dead?
he's in line for the
Yeah,
teacups at
he's
Disney
been in
World.
line for the teacups for 3 hours.
Oh.
But I'm very curious if this is a have to win or must win
It's a must win.
or gotta win.
It's a must win.
It is.
Yeah. Can't lose. You guys split.
Ooh, that's a good one. Can't lose.
Oh, can't
Yeah,
lose game.
can't
Can't
lose.
lose.
Yeah.
Parker Lewis can't lose.
Who?
Who's Parker Lewis?
Yeah, I'm old.
Is that a 90s sitcom?
Is that
Damn right it was.
Parker's
It was
middle
awesome.
name?
No, it's not.
No, his middle name is Jane.
Wow.
Jane
Parker-
Goodall.
Yeah,
Parker
PJ
and
Fox.
Jane.
PJD. PJG.
Goodall.
The Pacers came
Jake
back in
Goodall,
dramatic
Goodall.
fashion and beat the Knicks in overtime 138-135. So the Pacers up 1-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Come on now.
To the NHL, the Western Conference Finals, Game 1, Oilers and Stars. Dallas was down 3-1 early in the third, but scored a billion goals and won 6-3.
Go Dallas.
That's
Go
bad.
Florida. Yep.
Yeah, he's got money on it.
Yeah,
got
he's
money.
got the Panthers and the Stars. I'm in big trouble.
Every year before the season starts, I take all the teams Parrish played for, which is a lot,
8.
and Corey gets the field, and I think I have won it 4 out of 5 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
and if we made this bet for eternity, I would win a fortune. But in the window that we've made the bet, Sauce is printing money, and I'm on the brink of calling this bet off.
I think I've had Tampa twice, Florida once,
Herpes 3
Colorado
times.
once.
So who knows? It sucks.
Hurricanes 3 times. No, he didn't-
Herpes.
Oh.
Genius.
I don't think Parrish played for the Hurricanes.
Speaking of Parrish, how about him being
Oh,
here with us
yeah.
yesterday and not mentioning that he's in the 2025 Hall of Fame inductee to the St. Cloud State Athletics Hall of Fame?
Go Parrish.
How about that, Perry? Congratulations.
Good job, Perry.
Pretty
Look
cool.
at him. Look how young he was. Fresh face.
Talk to him about it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
good for
So
Perry.
cute.
Oh, yeah.
St. Cloud Hall of Fame.
Cute.
Yes, I can't.
Yeah, good for Perry.
For you, Pear.
Most members of the St. Cloud Hall of Fame are for drinking, which
sure.
he
Yeah,
also
oh, yeah.
probably could have made it on that,
probably
but he
could.
was an unbelievable college hockey
He
player.
declined the invitation.
He did, which is smart. Good for him.
Oh,
Yeah, shout out
who's
to
that?
Pear
Who's
Bear.
empty?
I am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to.
Now you got to go chop some wood. Now you're
Yeah.
carrying
Yeah.
some water.
Yeah.
Gosh,
sure
you
ain't
know,
those
I,
goals.
I had
there
a.
ain't no wood.
I hope you guys don't have people in your life like this, and I don't have this guy in my life anymore. But I had a former teammate. He actually was one of my roommates at K-State. If that happened at a restaurant, you know what that SOB would do? he would take his cup and bang it on the table.
That's the worst. I hate that.
And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm empty. I'm like,
yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
To alert the waitress.
To alert the waitress.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
what are you like?
That
it
is
was
rock bottom.
I wanted
That's so
to
embarrassing.
slither under the table and just disappear.
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
worst.
it's terrible.
Repeat take. Again, we keep saying one of the ways you can tell if a person's a good person or not is whether or not they put their cart back when they're leaving Target.
Yeah,
right?
you are correct.
Put your cart away in the cart return. I would argue even more than returning your cart is how you treat waiters and waitresses.
You are correct.
Yeah, I would
That's
agree with
a
that.
pretty good summation of the kind of person you are.
Dude,
100%.
which is a reason why we were roommates for about 2 years, and then we were never roommates again.
Yep.
We kicked him out.
You guys don't still live together?
And I'm not even talking about tipping, right? I'm just talking literally the treatment
Just-
of them. I don't
yes.
even care
Like
if you give
whether
them a
you
5%.
like they're a human or not?
Exactly.
Yes,
just
right.
treat them like a
Yeah.
human being. If you want to
Right.
tip them badly, that's a whole nother debate.
Yeah.
But just the way you interact with a waiter and waitress, banging your glass on the table saying, I'm
100%.
out, is an
Yeah,
F.
don't do that.
If they were
That
in
guy
earshot,
sucks.
he'd just take his cup and just hit the
Oh
table. I'm
my
like,
God.
what are
That
you
guy
doing?
sucks.
I hate
Hey,
that guy.
That guy sucks.
Hey, Cy.
Yeah.
Do they still have Frisch's Big Boy restaurants back home?
They sure do. They shut down the original. The original finally got shut down, the mainliner, but they got them down there.
Okay.
What is it called? Frisch's?
Frisch's
Frisch's
Big Boy
Big
restaurant.
Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, the big boys.
You know, like Dr. Evil, that thing he's flying around
Yeah,
in?
exactly.
Yeah,
Goes to the
all right,
moon.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
got
that's a
it.
big boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
the thing I remember the most about Frisch's Big Boy restaurant was I went to a dinner one time with, it doesn't matter, this girl and her parents. The dad, put a stack of change on the table.
No.
And every time,
I know what
yes,
you're gonna say.
yes,
Yeah.
and he would take away a quarter every time they
poor.
did something he didn't like.
my God.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
There's other people who do
The
that.
worst.
That's the worst.
You ever go to one of those high-end steak restaurants and you get and this is people who like that. They exist on all levels of class. Where we were eating at this place called Daniel's in Fort Lauderdale, which is incredible. But we ordered like this crab pasta thing, and he brought it and he cut it for us and then put it all on our plates. He did everything except put it in our mouths. I like literally almost went
This baby bird.
it was Chad and I, and we hated it. We were like, this is the worst moment we can imagine. And we looked around at all these like fat bankers with their things stuck
Yeah.
in their
Yeah, their
shirt. They're like,
napkins
yes, servant, give me the crab. Like, people love
Right.
that.
So you felt guilty having him do it, even though you didn't ask him to do it. It was just like,
No.
you don't need
That's
to do
just
it.
what they do.
we had to be like, we know how silverware works.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think some people dig that. They like having somebody who they view as like, you're
Under them.
You're under
Yeah.
me.
Well, I when I first moved here, I didn't know that it was protocol at Lund's Byerly's that they just take all your bags out for you.
It's the weirdest thing.
And
I don't care for that.
The first, I'm not kidding. The first, it took me probably 10 to 12 trips, and I'm like, no, I got it. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I got it. And I would just take the cart with my bags in the cart if I couldn't carry all of them.
Sauce demands that at Holiday.
And I never,
I love Holiday. Yeah, I do.
and I never put it
Funyuns to my car.
I never put it together that was when I would look around the parking lot that like nobody else was doing that.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
I know,
I know. I still
Yeah.
feel weird about it. I know.
It's the 99-cent bag of Funyuns into the back seat. Next to Louie.
Hey, I have honest, real, weird, sad breaking news.
Oh, no.
Ben, a small plane crashed into a San Diego neighborhood during foggy weather early today, setting about 15 homes on fire. Along
there a
several
rule-
different blocks.
Is there a rule on this show where you guys just have to read everything that comes across your screen?
That's depressing.
No, I'm just trying to talk about something that actually matters
Yeah,
outside of
that's-
basketball.
That's tough, man.
Does
yeah.
it say what neighborhood? I'm guessing like
Murphy Canyon?
yeah, Murphy Canyon. Well, the airport,
yeah.
the small airport is right there.
Yeah, like
And Murphy
15
Canyon is-
different homes are on fire right now.
Man.
So Murphy Canyon is where Charger Park used to be. So when our practice facility was in Murphy Canyon.
Wow. Developing story. There were a number of people on board at the time. But, geez, Louise, man.
Oh, it's awful.
13 minutes ago, that just happened. Apparently. So, cripes, man.
All right, we'll come back. We'll do headlines. Sai's got a cool project. That's the reason why he's here. We're going to talk about something that he has been working on with the Minnesota Vikings. It's pretty sweet. We'll do headlines. Ben's got about another 15 minutes or so. Parker Fox is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Wolves need the rebound in Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Tonight at 7:30, live from Oklahoma City. Presented locally on The Fan by TimberTech on the audio home of the Wolves, iHeartRadio, and KFAN.
The coolest summer starts at Target with up to 50% off select Sun Squad pool and outdoor toys and 20% off select favorite day treats with Target Circle. Discover inflatable pools and outdoor toys that'll surely make a big splash this season, while you keep it cool and sweet with the most shareable cookies and frozen snacks under the sun. Hurry! Now through Memorial Day, save up to 50% on select Sun Squad toys and 20% on select favorite day treats with Target Circle, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Or zone out in the shade with a good podcast. Your summer soundtrack is already in your pocket with the free iHeartRadio app. Find your next summer preset now.
Mama did it do. Hey, it's hockey for Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. Here's the situation. I tell you about Builders Remodelers all the time because I love them, right? They've done my windows, siding. If you need roofing, siding, doors, they did my doors. You know, they came out to do the front door, and when they removed the old front door, they said, well, this thing's all rotted. We need to fix that. And I'm like,
Yes.
please fix that because I have no idea how to do that stuff myself. And then I did the chicken dance as I watched them do it because they did such a good job. It's not true. I didn't do that. That'd be rude. Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. And they've been around for 73 years. Now, what's that mean to you? Well, that means you don't stick around that long if you don't do good work. And also, they've been getting an A+ rating for Better Business Bureau for more than 50 years. That's really say something. Right now, because of all that, you can get 73% off install labor on any window, siding, door, or roof job. And you might need all those. You might need one of them. Doesn't matter. Just go to buildersremodelers.com. Check them out. They're proud partners of the Minnesota Twins, good friends of mine, and they'll do great work for you. So go on to buildersremodelers.com and remember how I always say it, nobody, I mean nobody, does it better.
Yes.
Thank you, Ox.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. NA member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
Marnie Gellner here for Town & Country Fence, tcfence.com. It is so great to be back outside again every day, and we love the beauty and the privacy of our fence from Town & Country Fence. You can customize the color and the style that works best for your yard. And yes, they have financing options available. They have flexible payments, and those payments start at $100 a month. We could not be happier with our fence from Town & Country Fence. Get a free quote. Yes, a free quote. At tcfence.com, tcfence.com.
Is your basement ready for the melt and spring rain? Standard Water Control is the waterproofing foundation repair and sump pump expert since 1977. Installation, service, and repair for all wet basement issues. Peace of mind starting at just $250. Visit standardwater.com for details. Standardwater.com.
Here's the thing. I love Winslow's Farm meat snacks. They're delicious.
You're heavy.
That's mean, lady. But it's not completely inaccurate. But when she says that, what she means is I'm eating a lot of protein these days, eating a lot of Winslow's Farm because I'm trying to lift weights and be muscular and massive. And listen, Parker was just telling me a moment ago, sweet biceps, man. I said, thanks, dude. It's because I'm working out and I'm eating Winslow's Farm meat snacks. And you just wait till you hear what's coming around the corner. They got these Winslow's Pro, giant meat sticks that are even bigger now with 16 grams of protein in each one. It doesn't matter, though. The regular size one, the jerkies, you can get them at Quick Trip in the grab-and-go section. They're delicious. 14 different flavors. No binders, no artificial stuff. Just 100% American meat. You're going to love them. They taste good. They are good. So eat them. Don't carb up. You're working out. Why would you want to ruin your workout with something that's just not good for you? Eat something good.
You're heavy.
Leave me alone, lady. Winslow's Farm at winslowsfarm.com. Check them out today.
Pronto will replace or fix, replace or fix, replace or fix. Pronto will replace or fix your AC in 24 hours.
Wait, you wrote a jingle? If your air conditioner breaks down, little brother, Pronto will replace or fix it within 24 hours.
Or pay you $100 every day you wait.
Guaranteed, because
Pronto will replace or fix your AC in 24 hours.
Same-day service
at ProntoAC.com.
You have a plan for your business and a vision for its future. So it's important to have a banking partner that works to understand all of your goals and what it will take to help you reach them. Work with a banker who is dedicated to listening first and providing insightful, personalized advice that's right for you and your business. Work with Bremer Bank, a division of Old National Bank. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
If you have a sagging or sunken driveway, Level can lift it back into shape with foam with no tear out and no delay. And it can save you 60 to 80% over concrete replacement. Go to levelmn.com. That's levelmn.com. Drill it, fill it, level.
Listen to Ben Lieber on The Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Ah, yes. It all comes down to this. And you're right, Parker. You're right. Parker and I were just breaking down what the Wolves need to do tonight. And I had some controversial ideas. He told me I should shut my fat mouth. We got in kind of an argument.
I love your ideas.
Thank you. You say that now, but
I think you have great basketball ideas.
Thank you very much.
The triple alley-oop is really going to work tonight.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
I would take a Chris Hockey game plan tonight.
Thank you very much.
Same.
Better than Chris Finch?
I just think it'd be an interesting change, and that's what I need to get me really going for
Well, how
tonight.
about we try this plan one more game, and if it doesn't work, then Chris can take over at Target
It might
Center
be
for
too
game
late if
3.
we don't win tonight.
Yeah, it's true. It's a must. It's a can't-lose game.
Can I run this by you real quick?
Yeah.
Dribble with your right hand, middle finger with the left.
Okay.
That's the beginning of it.
would
That's
carry
the
water.
beginning
Yeah.
of it.
What
Right
if?
there.
What about Julius Randle though? I don't know if he can do that.
Yeah,
He can dribble with his left and then middle finger with his right.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought you were saying he was not coordinated enough.
I feel like I'm living in the movie Eddie right now.
Yeah, well.
What the hell movie is that?
Eddie. Whoopi Goldberg was a diehard Knicks fan who had nosebleed seats, and they fired their coach and made her the coach.
Yeah,
It won the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, have that one on VHS.
Whoopi's Oscar for Eddie.
All right, here we go.
Now it's time for headlines.
All right, if I was good at my job, I hope Chad Abbott's listening. If I was good at my job, I would have been like, when we come back, I'll tell you why Chris Hockey's moving to England. And then people would have been like, oh, man, I'm not changing the channel because I want to find out why Chris is moving to England.
Yeah, I know why.
That would have kept him around for 4
I'm
minutes.
running from the fuzz.
England will be the... Sauce, pay attention because you can get this.
Okay.
England will be the first country in the world to start vaccinating people against...
Pregnancy.
Oh, boy.
England will be the first country in the world to start vaccinating people against...
Bad teeth.
Do the other rest of us get
Good
to guess?
safe
You can all
guess.
guess.
Good safe guess. Brent.
The AIDS virus.
Cleft lip.
Chlamydia.
Nobody said it yet. Sauce, come on. Top rope. You can do it.
You could do it, Sauce.
That thing where you go to the grocery store and you let your kid work the self-checkout and so everybody hates you.
Inappropriately small penis.
Let's see here. Halitosis?
No.
How dare you?
That's
Why
bad
would I
breath.
care about that?
That's bad breath.
Do I have bad breath?
He knows.
What you got?
Oh,
you got it. You got it. You got it. I can feel
Sauce?
it. You're gonna nail it. Yep, it's right there.
You're overthinking this. And I can't believe I just said that.
wow. I don't know what to think of that.
Gambling.
Gambling.
Gonorrhea.
Oh, huh.
You're close, huh?
England will be the first country in the world to start
Nothing a shot
vaccinating
can't
people
cure.
against gonorrhea.
Is that bad?
NBD.
Hawk?
Is gonorrhea bad?
Yeah.
Hawk?
I don't know.
I mean, I know it's probably something you don't want to get, but is that
I'd
one of
say
those
it's
lifelong?
inconvenient.
Is that one of those lifelongers, Hawk?
Nah.
Nah, nothing a shot can't cure.
Nah.
Well, how about this one? A young man in China was recently diagnosed with...
Whoa.
Bean cough.
I promise you that's not audio from this guy. Well, hang on. Before I tell you what he's diagnosed with, he accidentally, air quotes, inhaled chicken poop.
What?
Yeah.
So he has,
He
even
has
though it was
bird flu?
chicken. Well, you're close. I don't understand this. It was chicken poop, but
Salmonella?
he has been diagnosed with, quote, parrot chlamydia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
There is nothing that I have ever learned that I love more.
Parrot
Parrot
chlamydia
chlamydia.
from
Just repeats
inhaling
himself?
chicken poop.
God,
It's a
man.
different form of bird flu.
And let
Yeah.
me just say
I've got to call my partners.
Let me,
That was genius.
why did you tell former President Barack Obama that?
Well played.
Why was he huffing chicken butt?
Yeah, and you know
Stay out of
that's
his business. Who knows?
There's no chance that's how he got it.
Probably. The accidentally part is definitely not accidentally.
No,
Yeah, no, I must have
Yeah.
inhaled chicken poop.
Right.
All right, let's let Parker go first. Parker, you guess first.
Parker.
Oh, no.
Then we'll go around the room. North Carolina's lottery. One of the lottery games is a pick 3, right? Pick 3 numbers. There were 4,501 winners the other day.
Wow.
Because the numbers were...
1, 2, 3, 4.
I let Parker go
Parker,
first.
there was 3
and
numbers.
there's 3 numbers.
Come on, Sauce. 4 was the bonus number.
Jackpot.
420.
You're going 420. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
I'll hold off on whether or not it's right. Ben.
696.
Sauce.
Sweet
1,
palindrome.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Cy.
9/11.
9/11. Chris.
666.
666. One of the 5 of you is correct.
Obviously,
Who got it
never
right?
I think it's Saucy
I think-
Sauce or something.
I think it's Hawk.
I think
Obviously
it's
9/11.
I think it's Hogs.
The person who guessed it absolutely correct. Cy Amundsen.
Oh, nice.
911.
Because when I think of the lottery, I think of this country's greatest tragedy. I think Alan
emergency number.
Jackson, and I roll the dice.
4,501 people had 911.
And would they win? How much money?
My guess is a pick 3 is you probably win like $1,200. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
not-
like
not
you
a lot.
put that? No, it's not a huge one.
Yeah,
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Man, I don't know how this isn't almost unanimous, but more Americans know their streaming platform passwords by heart than their cholesterol score.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, well,
Does anybody here know their cholesterol
Who under
score?
60 knows their
It's
cholesterol?
cholesterol.
I have no idea what mine is. Nor do I want to know.
Yeah.
And it's not. Yeah,
But does
I'm not going
everybody
to go
here-
down that road either. It's
does-
not even that.
Does
big of a
everybody
deal.
here know their streaming password, though?
Yeah, of course.
I
Well,
do.
which
Yeah, I
streaming
just-
password?
I mean,
Yeah,
Which
but I mean,
one?
I have like 3 or 4 that I use, but I know
Pretty
all
much the
3
same-
or 4. Yeah, slight
probably the
variations to
same
all of them.
Password.
Yeah.
Can always reset it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't do that bit where they randomly generate 74 different characters.
That's the
and it's-
worst.
See,
How could you ever
I do
remember
that.
that?
I
Right.
do that because it's all Face ID now. I do that all the time. Where like they remember it and because every time I go on to something, it
What
always
happens
gives
if I take your face
Sounds
off?
the
great
lamp.
film. Great
So
film.
if you and I go Sean Archer and Castor Troy here and swap faces, I can watch all of your
You just had those
Guys.
character names just right there.
He loves it.
He's weird.
He just
He
watched
needs-
it.
he needs-
He's a serial
He
killer.
needs help.
Yeah, he watched Eddie and then he watched Face Off.
Yeah,
All right, help
here
me
we
out.
go.
You guys have lived in
He
multiple
loved
places.
Eddie.
Parker's a world traveler. Chris has lived in multiple spots. Cy lives in God knows where.
I'm all over the place, brother.
One of these places I've never heard of, but according to Yelp reviews, America's favorite burger chain currently is In-N-Out. But the runners up, Shake Shack and something called The Habit.
Yep.
Guardsy.
Oh, never heard of that.
What the hell is The Habit?
Yeah.
Anybody heard of it, or where is it?
No.
They're in Texas, right?
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of
Never
it.
heard of it.
I'll try
Apparently
it,
it's
though.
unbelievable. The
Yeah,
Habit.
sure.
Super popular in the Covenant.
Chad Allen.
That's funny. I get it.
Yeah, it's a tough joke.
got
Not the
there.
Love
It's a tough
Covenant.
joke. Yeah, not the Love Covenant. No.
Boom.
Oh,
Well done.
Well, is Five Guys not in there?
Well, not in the top 3,
Really?
but it's got to be up there. It's got to be.
Those are
The
excellent
closest one
burgers.
here is in South Carolina.
Hey, I'm
Habit.
going there tomorrow.
are you?
What are you going to South Carolina for?
playing a little golf and moving my brother out of college. So maybe I'll have to report back on a habit burger.
Oh, so Taylor's in the finals or games in St. Paul, and you're going to go golfing with your brother.
Well, I'll be there for Game 4 when they win it all.
Oh, I love it. Good comeback.
That's right.
Well played, Parker.
I was
well
wrong.
played.
It's not Texas at all.
Oh, yeah.
South Carolina.
316 of them in California.
Man.
Oh, no kidding.
That's what it looks
can't
like
believe
for
it.
the West.
That's a lot.
Fellas, is there a Vikings road game to California this year?
Damn right. Yeah, in
Chargers?
L.A.
You guys should try it and report back. Try that
Thursday
habit.
night,
Yeah,
Chargers.
this looks great.
Sayonara, suckers.
Take
Yeah,
a
we're
deep
going to
breath.
get burgers.
Take a deep breath, Pat. This looks really good.
Just don't inhale chicken poo.
Yeah.
Ben, you like this.
callback.
You like a little bit of racing, right?
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, he does.
What? I mean, it's not like locker room talk. Yes. I mean, but not public like that.
Did you think I said racism?
A little bit.
Yeah, you did say
racing.
that. Oh, racing. Yeah,
I said
yeah.
racing.
We love racing.
Yeah, we love racing.
Robin's racing.
Robin is racing.
Earnhardt, a 4-part documentary about the legendary racing career and family dynamics of Dale Earnhardt Sr. hits Amazon today. It's a 4-part documentary.
Looking forward to it.
I'd probably watch that.
Been
Yeah.
waiting to see it for a while.
I'm also going to watch it.
Earnhardt.
Earnhardt.
Have you or will you watch that Fall of Favre documentary?
I have not, and
I've seen it.
and I will, and I'd love to get your breakdown because I got a breakdown from a buddy of mine yesterday, and he's like, meh.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah, he's like, I
groundbreaking
mean,
or
it's
new?
not like nothing you probably didn't already know.
Or read in the news?
Yeah.
Sauce,
yeah.
your thoughts?
It's, I mean, it's everything you know. There's, it's, what do you.
Well, it's a hell of a breakdown. Thanks.
Well, I'm trying to
Can't wait.
It's,
Thanks, Crackhead Bob.
Crackhead Bob, how was the Fall of Favre on Netflix?
Baba baby. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing to it that you don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not good at telling you what I saw.
Well, it's only radio.
Oh, but you saw a headless person in the elevator.
I did.
Hey, you did remember
You
it
don't
was a
remember that?
ghost?
Yeah. That was
You've
a wizard.
told us about
that
2
was a wizard.
dozen stories about you seeing UFOs on 394 or like a smoke man or
A
wizard
wizard.
guy.
A
Or,
wizard.
Who knows?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I never know what you're doing.
Here's a review of the latest documentary.
you guys did miss it on Monday. You talk about you're making fun of the tease situation, like you got to have a tease, keep people around. Boy,
Yeah.
Sauce was teasing the audience like for 3 or 4 straight segments
About what?
about him finding a snack at Costco.
That I liked, and I didn't share it for like an hour and a half.
Pretzels
No,
with
but
the peanut
he
butter
didn't
inside.
say
better.
he didn't say snack. He's
Better.
like, wait till you hear about what happened to me at Costco.
And then it was him buying something.
Yeah, and
It was a snack.
then he discovered that they sell this, like, you can go ahead and explain it. Basically, the very bottom of the waffle cone that's like the chocolate dipped part.
Sure.
And that's always that like
Bite size.
the bite-sized little chocolate thing that's inside.
There's
Now
peanut butter in it.
they just sell that.
Yeah, just the bottom.
That sounds it sounds great.
Right? It sounds great.
I actually think that's
He
worth the
te-
amount of time you teased it.
he teased it for
I'm on
over an
Sauce's
hour.
side.
Well, I forgot about it. We talked about other things.
He's like, when we come back, I'll tell you about what happened to me
I'm
at
sorry,
Costco.
Ben. This is why I sit here and not over there. I'm sorry I ruined your day.
You did. You gave me a bit for Thursday.
Ben, Twin Cities Live. By the way, obviously, let me state the obvious again. We will not see you Monday because we're all off for Memorial Day. So we'll see you a week from.
Slackers, I'll be here Monday.
Really?
For what?
I'll do the show.
No, good. Cool. Well, listen.
Go for it. Tease your Costco treats for an hour and a half.
Yeah, man.
See you next Thursday, man.
Have a great weekend. Have a great Memorial Day.
All right, there we
Love
go.
you,
Ben
Dave.
Lieber.
Bye, Cy.
Twin Cities Live, 3 to 4:30 every day. All right, speaking of Cy, as Ben leaves, former Viking Ben Lieber leaves. You've been
That's the guy that I wanted to talk about this week.
but you've been working on a project with the Minnesota Vikings, and it's been teased on social media. I've seen the teases, right?
Yep. And
so talk about what you did.
So it's out now. So the Vikings, they have such. You guys have seen it. Hawk has seen it because of stuff he's done there. I don't know if the general public knows how much effort and ability is in that building at TCO with like a beautiful studio and an incredible team of people. So they're always kind of innovating their content and changing things and growing. And the great Ryan Cardinal had an idea to take the Skull Stories brand, which we've heard on here before, and kind of expand it to be this larger, the long-term goal is a larger version of storytelling about the team's alumni and major moments through like this cool lens. And so we kind of wanted to do a pilot project on that. And the idea was Joe Webb, former quarterback / gadget guy. We were going to go down, and he was coaching at his where he grew up, in the community where he grew up in Ensley, Alabama. And so, we got down there, and it just ended up being, this really, I would say, not to be corny, but I, as somebody who's not deep in the organization, I was like, and I loved watching Joe Webb back in the day. I think he was a little before his time. I think if he's in the NFL today, runs, jumps like that, he's got a different role, right? But I was like, what are we doing? Going down doing a backup quarterback? Like, is anybody going to care about this? And then you realize, the reason that everybody in the building loves this guy is he is the most charismatic, genuine human being you can find. And what the story ended up becoming is he went back to his home community of Ensley, Alabama, which for context is a pretty difficult area. It's like the 4th highest capital murder rate in the country. And instead of just being a player who gives back, he moved back into the community and started coaching their team, which had won 2 of its last 17 games, had 4 coaches in the last 4 years. And so the piece is this, it's called the Joe Webb Energy. It's on the Vikings YouTube right now. It's this showcase of the sort of character Joe has and the sort of man he is and what they're trying to do down there. So he's a character in it. The community is a character in it. And it just turned into something that I think is the exact sort of stories that I think we as the organization think are super powerful and important. And that for me personally was fun to tell. And then, just to you'll see it. I think the thing that I'm the most proud of that I don't get to be proud of because it's not me, but the team who worked on it, like Christian Rangel and Will Sheedy, it looks so beautiful. The shots are outrageous. Mike Harris, who, produced it, did so much hard work on it. And then kind of the whole team there pitched in. So it really is.
How long is it?
It's only 15 minutes.
Oh, so a pretty quick watch.
So,
That's
yeah.
easy.
Yeah. So it's a really nice, easy, simple watch. And I think, it's kind of a nice pairing with the hardcore football stuff, I think, to see that side of some of these guys. And it is hard to walk away from it and not go, is Joe Webb my favorite Viking of all time?
Wow.
When we were editing it, I showed it to a buddy of mine who I think you guys have met, Joel, who's like one of my creative partners. And he had this note where he goes, I know normally when you're doing a doc, you want to cover people in the interview. You want to get as much B-roll on there as you can. It helps you cheat stuff, whatever. And he goes, Joe's face has to be on camera as much as humanly possible.
Wow, no kidding.
In the interview, you will, I'm telling people who are listening right now, you will watch him talk and you will go, God, just whatever you want, man. I want to be a part of it.
So when does it debut? I'm sorry.
So it is out.
I'm looking right now. I don't see it. Okay.
It's called the Joe Webb Energy. It's on the Vikings YouTube page and on their website. So it came out a couple weeks ago before. The next thing we're doing is a thing on Jared Allen as he goes into the Hall of Fame and getting it ready for his ring ceremony here. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty great. It was a pretty fun, rewarding experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. That's
good for you, Ben.
Yeah.
You're like the Michael Moore of stand-up comedy.
Ooh.
Yo, that is
that's not.
That is a sentence, and
Yeah.
I will say I've been with the Vikings for 5 years, and I like everybody there so much. And
Except?
they
Go on.
Jay Nelson.
Jay's the
best.
Jay is
Nobody
the best,
better.
but he's in Japan right now, so I know he's not going to hear this.
He might.
Yeah, he's probably stuck in customs.
Yeah.
Trying to bring back like an octopus in a bag or something weird.
Sounds like Jay.
It is. I think it is. We've talked. All of us have talked about this off the air. I think individually, like when you're young and you really love sports, when you're in the golden age of like the pureness of how much you love them, you really like your teams and your players. And I think as a comic, I thought my career would go a certain way before I got sick, and I think having it gone the way it went, but still landing in a place where I'm getting to do stand-up, but also getting to now make stuff with people I think are super talented about the team that I really liked, I think that's a pretty
cool.
neat thing. Yeah.
Well said. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out. All right. It's the Joe Webb Energy.
The Joe Webb Energy. And then since you've got Tommy Ryman on here plugging dates all over the country, and I never thought about that before and I think that's a good idea. I will be in Cleveland.
Fantastic.
If Power Trip fans in Cleveland are listening, when are you going to be in Cleveland?
No, I just want to say Cleveland.
Oh, eventually.
No,
okay.
No, it's not Labor Day or not Memorial Day weekend. It's the weekend after, the 29th through the 31st. So one of the historic clubs in this country is Hilarities in Cleveland. They've been open 40 years. Their owner, Nick, is unbelievable. This is their 40th anniversary month. I'm closing out their 40th anniversary month, and if you do have listeners there and they go to buy tickets, if they put the word somewhere into they can get a discount on tickets. They can get like 15% off on tickets. So
awesome. There you go.
Come see Baby in Cleveland.
Sweet.
Nicely done.
Baba baby.
Come see Baby.
Parker, do you play solitaire?
Not for a long time.
But you know how to play.
Yeah.
Today is National Solitaire Day.
Wow.
Anybody here play
my
solitaire?
grandma.
Even semi? What did you say about your grandma?
She loves solitaire.
So that's.
I only play team solitaire.
You do?
Come on, that was a high-level joke. Come on, nobody's.
Yeah, keep up, Sauce. Keep up,
Yes,
man.
I'm listening. That's funny.
You said team solitaire.
I'm busy
Yeah, you
getting a
can't.
text from Jay Nelson in Japan.
He's
calling me a
listening. See, he's
bastard
always
and telling
listening.
me he's
Yeah.
going looking for octopus tomorrow.
And he's looking for bail money, isn't he? Be honest.
My grandmother, Parker, taught me how to play solitaire.
There you
And it's awesome and depressing, but again, she died when I was about 12, so most of that time is a blur, right? I don't have a lot. So I only have 2 or 3 like visceral memories where they're clear as day, and one of them is her teaching me how to play solitaire while eating saltine crackers and ice cold butter, and I still love both. But it's weird how like her entire life for me is reduced down to about 3 moments, right? And that's one of them: solitaire and crackers.
Wow.
You say iced cold butter?
It's the
Yeah,
best.
that's just-
Saltine
Oh.
crackers
That's what
with
he
just
Do you mean literally in the freezer?
no, but like
The coldest it gets in the
straight
fridge.
out of the fridge, ice cold butter
Take a
on
bite of
saltine
it?
crackers is incredible.
I don't know if you know
Speaking
this.
of
He's a
cholesterol.
future serial killer.
Yeah,
best.
yeah, that's a weird.
Perhaps
but
current serial
yeah.
killer.
It's
I'm not
National
sure.
Solitaire Day. Get
Yep.
some ice cold butter. Go to
Better.
Target, get
Better
some
butter.
saltines,
Yeah.
play some solitaire. Little tip of the cap to grandma.
What a great
Little
day.
Grammy tip.
I
Love
like
you,
that.
Grandma.
Yeah,
The best, man.
that
Love you,
sounds
Grandma.
fun.
It really was.
I love you, Grandma.
You said Team Solitaire, and you weren't paying attention.
And nobody gave me a high-level
I
giggle.
was paying attention.
You should have said, at least give me a, that is funny, you're funny.
Genius.
Brilliant, Hawk.
That whales.
Wait, what was it that your grandma would send you to the store for, Hawk?
A fifth of Jim.
Yeah. Didn't she call you Chrissy?
Of course she did.
I always like doing new health studies when Ben's here because Ben gets super pissed.
Yeah.
He loves it.
A new study in the Food and Function Journal, whatever the hell that is,
Hawk has that.
says that
subscription.
adding a banana to your smoothie actually decreases its nutritional value.
I do that every single day, and I would like more evidence on that because that doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah,
It says
how does that make sense?
It says it prevents your body from absorbing a type of antioxidant called flavonols.
Yeah.
So it prevents your body from absorbing those.
Don't worry about it, Sauce.
I have
Well,
a
it's
food
just assuming.
Well, I'm sorry.
Parker's right. You got more problems between,
Yeah.
You can add a banana to your smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free. Put a couple in there.
So what if I have my smoothie and then I eat a banana? What sort of situation
Completely
is
different
this?
ballgame.
Yeah, what if you eat that banana with no hands?
On film.
Yeah.
And have some saltines and butter. You're going to be fine.
What if I put that banana right below my belly button and just roll it upwards towards my mouth without a shirt on? Does that affect the flavonols?
Then I'll speak for my client, Tommy, want banana.
Don't give all your best ideas away.
The only flavanol you'll have is Tommy Olsen just randomly showing up.
Yuck.
I'll make a smoothie or two for you if you want.
Flavor.
Yeah, so it apparently it reduces the amount of those you get by 84%. So you'd only be getting 16% of what you're looking for. So
Weird.
I don't know. So I guess it's not technically, it might not be bad for you. It's just decreasing the benefits you're getting.
Whose money is there like an anti-banana?
That's who knows.
Probably.
Well said.
Yeah. Somewhere
San Diego.
Somebody's like, we got too many Granny Smith apples. Bananas are selling huge.
Hey,
go ahead.
Can I just mention this real quick? Our buddy LaTroy Hawkins.
LaTroy.
Oh, yeah. Old school power tripper, LaTroy Hawkins.
He used to curse on accident more than almost anybody I knew on the radio. just gave me belly aches every time. Congratulations. He went back to college and got his degree from Southern New Hampshire University.
Super cool.
At 52 years old. Well
Sweet.
done,
Yeah.
bud.
Good for him.
Nice job. Good dude, man. I always like that guy a lot.
Good on the broadcast, too, man.
Yeah.
All-time name.
Yeah.
When I was doing that
Hawkins.
that watch party yesterday, too, at TI, right? Got to listen to Provis and Morneau a ton. Those guys are so good, man.
Provis is so good.
We have such a good team.
Yeah.
And obviously, they rotate other guys in, but Morneau is just a 10 out of 10.
Did
He's
you
so
see
good.
Provis's ode to
Euchre.
Euchre?
Yeah. Was excellent.
Yeah. Brilliant.
That's his guy.
Yeah, so good.
All right, Sauce, you can do this.
Me?
I have a whole bunch of quick questions, trivia questions at the end.
Okay.
We got 1 minute.
Today would have been the birthday of Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
What year was he born? What year did he die?
I think he died in 2015.
2023.
That was way off.
Close.
What year was he born?
19.
Nice start.
Like the year 19?
1958.
1942. No, 42.
I know too much about the Unabomber. It sucks.
All right, last one. Sauce, you can do this.
Come on, buddy boy.
How many people did he kill? How many did he injure?
I think he killed 3. I think he injured 15.
Pretty good. Killed 3,
17.
injured
17.
23.
Oh, is it 20?
Yeah.
23, yeah.
Wow, man.
And he was caught because his brother saw the whatever it was
Manifesto,
in the paper
yep.
and said,
Yeah,
that's
it's
my
like,
brother.
that seems like, yeah.
Parker, give us a 20-second breakdown and score prediction tonight. Thunder and Wolves.
Oh,
Go.
I'm positive. I got to keep the energies high. We come out fast, get in transition, take care of the ball. Wolves 117, Thunder 114.
Ooh, high scoring.
It's got to be.
Go Frost. Go Wolves.
Go Frost, go Wolves.
Let's do it.
Go you guys.
Side, do we win tonight or not?
Yes, I need us to emotionally. So, yes, I'm going with yes.
Okay, fair enough. All right, the Joe Webb energy available on the Vikings YouTube channel. Watch Taylor Heisey tonight and the Frost take on the Ottawa Charge. Power Trip returns tomorrow 5:30 to 9. Initials at 8:15 with, man, I don't even know. Is it 91.5? Where are we at? I
It
think
might be
it's-
92.
Yeah.
Might even be 92. Somewhere in that range. We're talking 90,000 plus, though, tomorrow for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials jackpot. 9 to noon is next. Have a good day.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You two have a dab of the sun is shining. Let's be happy if we can, okay? What a great